Honda's Marc Marquez finished as the top Honda rider in 2022 despite missing a good chunk of the season. However, it brought little solace as he still finished outside the top 10 in the championship. Marc has now spoken about Honda. I'm your host Dillon Shelley, and first up on Moto World, Marc Marquez explains pissed off at Honda comment. In the teaser for an upcoming special called Marc Marquez All In, Marc could be heard venting his frustrations at Honda. I want to get back to the top with you, but if it isn't with you, I'll try to do it on my own. As a rider on the track, I'm a bastard. Us Honda riders are the ones with the least points and the most crashes. Happiness for me is winning. In a separate interview with AS, Marquez clarified if he is angry. Pissed off? No. Otherwise you risk panicking. Honda is doing its best. The reaction of the engineers inside the garage is good. He then explained why he isn't too worried about the disappointing post-season test in Valencia. They had already told me that a small step would be taken in Valencia. The most important developments would then arrive in February, when we will see the last step. He signed off by reiterating that anger isn't the solution. I trust Honda 100%. Anger doesn't work in these situations. I wish to win again with them. Fast feed. Reigning world champion Pecco Bagnaia explained that it's not just the influence of Valentino, but of all the people who work with him at home. When I saw Franco second in the World Championship with 3 wins in 2020, it was like a reference for me, something I wanted to beat. That helped me a lot to improve. That's why I'm grateful to the VR46 Academy. Yamaha test rider Cal Crutchlow stated, honestly speaking, I think Yamaha needs to go back to make it so that you don't have to be an aggressive rider. That's the reality. We need to make the bike smoother and calmer. We need to work on that for next year, and it'll make the bike better overall. Yamaha's Fabio Quartararo feels that obviously when you change manufacturers, you never know exactly what to expect. Of course, you have to adapt, but you will hardly find yourself in a situation where you have a bad bike. There are always positives and negatives, but in the current situation, there is no need to fear a change. Gas Tech 3 rider Pol Espargaro feels that Honda wasted their time and money on him. I could have been motivated and at full capacity, making results and enjoying things more. But ultimately, I don't know if they don't do it because they don't want to or because they can't, so that's where I'm at now. Aprilia CEO Massimo Rivola thinks that his rider Aleix Espargaro was on an incredible run. He started very strong. Having a teammate as talented as Maverick put Aleix in a situation of maximum concentration. He wouldn't leave even a 10th. Do Yamaha need to make their bike smoother? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of MotoGP.